Hello, how are you? My name is Chris of Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts. I was concerned that I could not go live today. We've had a lot of power flickerages, power outages all around us. The trees have been dropping on the power lines and everyone's losing power, and I didn't think I would be able to go live. I went live in my Facebook group earlier. Hello, Patricia. It's good to see you. You're the first person that I have seen today is a live giveaway. And how you enter the live giveaway is to leave me a comment. I will give you a number, and at the end of the live, I will use random.org to draw a winner. You love this backdrop? I like it too. They're easy to make. I don't like the line back here. I don't like that line at all. Hello, Stacie. It's good to see you. I have two written down right now. The backdrop is easy to make. I may tell you how to do that in the group if you would like to know how to do that. I don't know if anybody wants to know how to do that, but if you want to know how to do that, I can tell you how to do that. Anyway, it's a nice, easy thing to do. So to have a normal backdrop. I'm going to go ahead and take this sweater off. I am burning up already. I was cold and then I started talking and I got hot. So I'm going to take my sweater off. Hello, Betty. It is good to see you. It is so good to see you. I'm putting your name down, although I think you have most of my crochet patterns. So this is a live giveaway, and I'm going to do a drawing at the end of the live, but first I have a few things to show you. First, I want to tell you how the home decor event works. The giveaway will be the bundle of home decor crochet patterns that I have bundled together for this home decor event. And how the event works is this. Every day from the 11th, it started on the 11th of January, through to the 25th, I have a pattern that is being featured. And that day that that pattern is being featured, you go to the link of that specific pattern and comment on that pattern. And when you comment on that pattern, if you are the first 10, I will email you that specific crochet pattern. So there are 15 crochet patterns, but I have also put those 15 crochet patterns into a bundle. That way, if you would rather just purchase the bundle and not have to worry about trying to be the first 10 to comment, you can do that. It's at a great price. I think I said it was 8 cents a pattern. My math, it's 80 cents a pattern. My apologies, but that's still a very good price for 15 crochet patterns. They're all premium. A lot of them have charts, and if you need my help, I'm here. But I have made a lot of baskets over the years. I've made a lot of, if you've been with me anytime, I know Betty has, you've been with me, and I've made placemats, I've made coasters, I've made towel toppers. I've made a lot of things for the home. So I still have more home decor patterns, and I will have games all day long tomorrow in my Facebook group, and you can win other home decor patterns that are outside of the home decor event. So my crochet group is Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts on Facebook. All right, let me read the comments. Are any of the comments, Patricia? I do see the comments. Patricia just asked, are any of the comments showing up? Let me, and they are. Yes, you were in the other giveaway. I have it written down. This was the Facebook giveaway. Whoops. And I have your name written down there. You were number 5, I believe. And number 7 was the winner over on Facebook, and that was Regina Whirl. And I told Regina, I said, Regina, you've been commenting and winning patterns. Please don't stop commenting. That helps me. That helps me a lot. So let me see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm glad I checked on that for you. So the home decor event is fun. It's interactive. I'll be having games. I'll be going live again a few times, and I enjoy giving away patterns. And I am so thankful for those of you that have purchased. I've had several folks purchase the bundle, and a lot of folks purchased the diamond basket yesterday. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Now, I want to tell you, some of you were Betty so far is the only one I don't think that was over at Facebook. If you were over at Facebook, I don't know. So Stacie and Patricia, I'm sorry if this is going to be redundant for you. Hopefully more people will join the live, but if they don't, then that increases your chances of winning. But let me start with this cardigan that I took off. So many of you were with me on my journey of my breast cancer journey. And after I had my mastectomy, then the following spring, I made this cardigan out of puzzle yarn. Oh, you popped in at the end. Well, you didn't get to see the whole production then, Betty. So hopefully this will be new. Hopefully this will be fun for the others that were there. Hopefully I'll do something different. Anyway, so I made this cardigan out of puzzle yarn. I crocheted it while we were driving to New Hampshire to see our daughter. And I said, I'll get the pattern written up. Oh, we'll have a crochet along. Oh, we'll do this. And nothing ever came of it. So I finally have the pattern almost finished. So this will be ready for Valentine's Day. Let me see if I can hold it up and show you some of the details. Now this cardigan, this is going to be a mess. Sorry. All right. So this cardigan has large buttons, and these buttons just fit right through the ribbing. I didn't have to make buttonholes for the ribbing at all. They just slide right through. Now the ribbing is easy, but the yoke is pretty neat. At each corner of the yoke, like right here and in the back and on this other side, I have a little lace detail. And that lace detail goes down the side of the sweater. Let me see if I can hold it up and show you. And it's an oversized cardigan, so there won't be a ton of sizes to it. Can you see the lace detail? It's on the front and it's on the back. So, and then there's also, I added the lace detail on the sleeve. This is the sleeve. Hold on. This is the sleeve, and here's the cuff, and all of the ribbing is added on afterward. Thank you, Stacie. And I decided to use mismatched buttons. And I thought, I kind of remember in the 90s and the 80s where everything was rough cut. I thought, well, when I put the buttons on, I'll leave the yarn just exposed. Well, I'm not liking that detail now. Look how messy that looks. This has been washed a few times. I'm not liking that detail. I wish I had put the yarn ends toward the back. So that's one detail that I don't like, but everything else I like. I love this puzzle yarn. And Puzzle has come out with shimmer yarn. I'm excited about that. I'll put an affiliate link down there. If you would want to purchase some of it online, I'd get a little bit of money for it. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it would help me out a lot. I am considering buying some puzzle shimmer yarn. I have a couple of ponchos that I've made out of puzzle yarn, but this will be part of a Valentine's pack that I'm going to make. When I get off here, I'm going to make some Valentine towel toppers. I have 3 different designs in my head, but I have made preemie. Let me show you. For those of you that have been following me, I had a grandson. Oh, good. Betty says she has some puzzle yarn. Oh, that's exciting. And Stacie said it's so pretty. Thank you. Let me see. All right. So let me show you the preemie hats that I have made for Valentine's Day. So this will be, I have the pattern written. I need to get the photos. And I asked over on Facebook what you all thought. Now I have these buttons taped on. Betty, you're the only one that hasn't given me an opinion, I don't think. Unless Patricia, you may not have been there during this time. But I have two different sized buttons. This is the micro preemie. Look how small that little hat is. It's a micro preemie. Then this is the preemie size. It's a little bit bigger. And it's two buttons, but two different sized buttons. And I like that. I feel like maybe they ought to be white buttons. I don't know. But it's Valentine's Day. You need pink and red for Valentine's Day, don't you? And then this is the newborn preemie size. This one kind of looks odd. Is the heart too big? Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. And I can't tell if the heart's too big. Now, Deegan is doing well. He is a little over 3 months now. If he had been born on his due date, he would be 2 weeks old this week. But he's a little over 3 months now, and he's doing well. So he's a little bit bigger than a newborn, but not too much bigger. So I made him one, and I put some ear flaps on it. And I'm not sure if I like it or not. I'm thinking I need to take these single crochet rows out. I felt like he needed something to cover his little ears. I do like the color of the buttons, but I can always change those. If you guys have any ideas on the color of the buttons, I'm all ears. But then, you know, Easter is going to come early this year. March 31st, Easter is coming. Oh, Patricia. I also have baby dinosaur preemie hats on my website. Those will always be up on my website free. She said, Patricia said her daughter's therapist is having her baby 6 weeks early. Deegan was born 10 weeks early. And so she may need that pattern. They're so fast to make. Oh my goodness. Preemie hats are so fast to make. And that dinosaur hat is so cute. You don't need buttons or anything. You just put little baby dinosaur bumps on the hat. Really cute. Let me see. They're not close by. I can't grab them. But since Easter is March 31st, I see another person is here. If you want to comment, you can be entered into the, or they may have just popped in and popped out. So since Easter is going to be so close together, I'm going to combine. I have a Valentine special of some sort. Then I have a St. Patrick's Day special, and I have several Valentine patterns that already exist. I also have several St. Patrick's Day patterns that already exist, but I decided to make a leprechaun hat. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Sometimes I have trouble with this. Isn't he cute? And it fits my head. There we go. Let me get my bangs out of the way. It fits my head, and I want to put a little shamrock that kind of sticks out. And while I was in Facebook, I was asking folks, hi, Ashley Johnson. Chrissy, okay. Let's see what Ashley has to say. She lost her, yes, I remember, Ashley, you lost your sister in December. You could use some projects. Well, I have new projects. Hey, and because you're here and you commented, I need to put your name down. You're entered into the drawing. Let me put those hats off to the side. You're entered into the drawing for the home decor patterns. And Ashley, did you know that you can, let me go over the home decor event really quickly with you, Ashley. So the home decor event, the link is down below. You go to that every day through the 25th, and you go to that certain day and you follow the instructions and you comment on that pattern. If you were one of that is crookedness, driving me nuts. Here we go. And if you comment on that pattern, if you're the first 10, then you will win that pattern, and I will send it to you in an email, or you can purchase the whole bundle, or you have a chance of winning the whole bundle here. I will use random.org at the end, and you just may win that whole bundle, Ashley. We'll just have to wait and see. We have some other ladies that are waiting to win. Judy Thomas, you're watching from Owensburg, Kentucky. I bet your weather is similar to mine. Where is Owensburg? Is it in the center of the state? East, west? Where is Owensburg? Um, when I was, let me get your name written down. When we were in Facebook, Val, one of our other followers in Facebook, she's in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which I've driven through Bowling Green several times, so it's kind of like on my radar. And Judy, I think this is the first time you have been to one of my live giveaways. It's good to have you. It is really good to have you all on my side of the mountain. Like I said, I felt like the power was going to go out, but let me finish on how to, I'll be drawing at the end of this live using random.org on my phone so you can see who the winner is. I've given everyone a number. Stacie Leffler said she would wear this hat to work. You know, and this was 2 strands of yarn. You hold 2 strands, and it was so quick to make. You could make several. You could make, Stacie, I don't know how many people work in your office, but you could make one for everybody. And so while I was on Facebook, I was telling the ladies that I'd like to have a little shamrock that kind of like sticks out. Maybe put a pipe cleaner on it, and so it'll stick out and bobble when you walk. And I see other folks are on here. Please comment so that I can put you in the drawing, but so that it will bobble when you walk. And we were discussing it, and then it hit me. I can put it on an alligator clip. That way folks aren't going to get stabbed by the pipe cleaner. And I like, what? And I have lots of St. Patrick's Day ribbon. And I mean, you could make this girly. A guy probably wouldn't want a shamrock that flops around, but a girl would, like mini pearl, you know, like mini pearl. But I have this also in a child size. I actually tried it on my grandson, Ezra. And Ezra, I have to tell you, Ezra has the same size head I do. So this was too tight for his little head. But this hat's too long. So I have the pattern almost finished. But this was quick. It was so fast to make. I think Marcia, I'll forget her last name. Marcia asked me the last bucket hat that you're near the Ohio River, west side of the state, also on the state line. Oh, well, cool. So we're not too far away. What do you want put in the mail? I can't put crochet patterns in the mail. There's no way I could do that. I used to have an online, I used to sell online products and ship, and there's no way I could ship. There's no way I could print. It is hard nowadays to find things to print. I have started every crochet pattern that I make. I have started putting a nice big print on my crochet patterns along with all of the crochet charts. You know, a lot of times I have individual charts for each row or each portion, and I have photos, and sometimes those patterns can be several pages. But then I have started putting an extra pattern at the end of that exact same pattern with no spaces, small font, no photos, and maybe you'd only have to print 1 to 2 pages. That has just, for me, I don't know why I didn't think of it sooner. I came to that idea when I was reading a crochet magazine that had crochet patterns in the back. Remember how an older crochet magazine, and you know how they would have all the photos and you'd have to search for the pattern in the back of the book, and it was like newspaper paper. It wasn't the heavy duty paper that's in a magazine now. And the patterns were so small. I had to get a reading glasses and a magnifying glass, but that's what we were used to. So Ashley, thank you too. And you think a shamrock would be nice, Betty? Thank you. I do too. You know, I have a lot of I have quite a few shamrock crochet patterns. I have one that has a floating shamrock where you make the shamrock, you drop down, you turn, and you go like where the double crochet is here, you turn, you'd be down in the row below, and then you turn and you make the shamrock around the posts of the stitches above. Really cute, really fun idea. I do that with hearts. I have a butterfly stitch. I need to get all of those up on YouTube. There's so much I need to get on YouTube. Plus, I've been sewing. I'll be going live again next week during the home decor event. There will be more giveaways. I'm hoping to have the patterns finished for the little preemie Valentine puppy dogs and for the shamrock hats. And then after I get through with the home decor event, I'll have a really quick Valentine's St. Patrick's Day combined event. It will be not like what it is now. This is where you go and you comment. It'll be a different type of event. I haven't decided how that will be and how it will happen. I don't know yet, but it will be different, but I'll try to make it fun. Oh, and all day long tomorrow in the Facebook group, Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts, the group on Facebook, I'll be having games because I have designed a lot. I've already told you that. I told you that. I'm sorry. I've designed a lot of home decor patterns over the years, and I have a lot more I can have fun and share with you all. And I like giving away patterns. And thank you. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for coming to my side of the mountain. But now it's time to have the drawing. All right. So I've got random.org here. Let me enter the numbers in. It's on my phone. Let me get the numbers set. All right. I'm hitting generate. Up. That didn't work. Why did I do that? Okay, hold on. I thought it would not choose 6. Anyway, let me hit generate. All right, the number is 2. I don't know who 2 is. Let me look and see. Number 2 is Stacie Leffler. Stacie, you won. Stacie, I will need your email address and I will send the home decor pattern bundle to your email address, or send me the your Ravelry ID. You can purchase the bundle in Ravelry or on Etsy, and all of the patterns that are in the home decor event are 40% off through the 25th. So Stacie, yes, Stacie, you can send me your email through my email. You can send me a message on Facebook, or you can Chris Lowther. You know who I am, Stacie. Send me your Ravelry ID because you have Ravelry, don't you? Just send me your Ravelry ID and I'll send the bundle to you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to sign off here. It was good to have you on my side of the mountain. Hopefully next week I'll have the puppy dog patterns and the shamrock. And then in a week and I have maternity skirt, the maternity skirts I was making for my daughter. I have that. Okay. Yes, you will do that. And I want to show you next week some more sewing that I've been doing. I love to sew. How many of you like to sew? Do you like to sew? Leave me a comment if you like to sew. Now, it was good to have you on my side of the mountain. These comments that you posted, for some reason, I don't understand why, these comments that you have posted, good night, Betty. Give me a thumbs up and all of that. And if you aren't subscribed, can you subscribe? But these comments that are generated during this live will not show up until 24 hours later. I don't know why YouTube doesn't generate them and populate them but if there's something you're looking for, I'm going to stay on here for just another minute. So if there was something you were looking for, you can go look for it. But Judy Thomas, like I said, it was good to have you this time around. I haven't met you before, and you're near the Ohio River. I lived in Parkersburg most of my childhood, a good portion of my childhood. And it was on the Ohio River. We lived up on Blennerhassett Heights, and we could see across to Belpre, Ohio. So we were not close to Kentucky, but the Ohio River, quite a fascinating place. We could go down the hill and there were railroad tracks, and then we could go on past those railroad tracks and go fishing. And Dad would take us fishing down there, and that was the Ohio River is a special place. And then of course I lived in Ripley, and Ravenswood was right beside Ripley. We would go to the river at Ravenswood quite a bit. My husband would take me out for all night catfishing in the Ohio River when I was young, before we had kids. I'd sit there and eat Lay's potato chips. Anyway, I'm rambling on. It was good to have you on my side of the mountain. I hope you'll come again to my next live. Oh, Ashley Johnson said, yes, sewing. Patricia, sewing isn't as hard as you think it is. There are a lot of YouTube videos. If you want to learn, I suggest you go to Nancy Zeman, Sewing with Nancy. I think Bernina, she has passed away, but Bernina, I learned a lot of sewing from her. She had a show on PBS, and she was on every Sunday afternoon in my neck of the woods. And she's passed away, but I think Bernina posts her tutorials on Facebook. So her name was Nancy Zeman. Zeman was Z-E-I-M-A-N or Z-I-E-M-A-N. Not sure, but if you do a search for her, you might find her. She has literature out there. Great teacher on how to sew. All right, it's good to have you. I'm finally signing off. Good to have you on my side of the mountain. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. It's going to get incredibly cold here soon. I know it's incredibly cold in the Midwest right now. Y'all stay warm. It was good to have you. Bye.